This video is for the new truck driver who has started making money, but feels that quiet pressure in the back of their mind, like, I can't mess this up. Because here's what most don't realize yet. The moment you start making money in trucking is also the moment most drivers unknowingly lock in the habits that keep them stuck for years. And it's not because they're irresponsible. It's not because they don't work hard. It's not because they don't make enough. It's because they misunderstand what these first checks are actually all about. And if you misunderstand that part, everything that comes after that looks logical, but quietly works against you. Most people don't lose financially all at once. They drift, family. And by the time they notice, the momentum is already moving in the wrong direction. Here's the dangerous part. When those first checks start coming in, your brain tells you a story. I'm finally good. I earned this. I can breathe a little bit now. And that feeling is earned. But here's what almost no one is telling you. Relief is not the same as progress. And if you treat relief like progress, you'll spend money in ways that feel responsible, but still keep you stuck. This is where most people think the problem is just budgeting. It's not. The real issue happens before money ever touches an app or a spreadsheet. It happens in how you mentally claim and spend income before you actually understand what it costs to keep your life running. There's an old example I like to illustrate this. A rocket leaving Earth only needs to be a few centimeters off at launch to miss its target on the moon by miles. That's not because of a big mistake. That's because of a little mistake that wasn't corrected. That's what these early checks can do. They don't destroy your finances, but they quietly aim them. Bills, lifestyle, obligations, expectations. So when people later ask, I make good money, why do I still feel stuck? The answer isn't necessarily in the paychecks. It's in what those first paychecks train them to tolerate. That's why this isn't a budgeting video. And it's not about cutting everything fun out of your life either. This is a mental reset for how your first 10 checks or your next 10 checks are supposed to function. Because if you handle those 10 correctly, you don't just fix this year, you quietly shape the next 10. But before we talk about money, there's something you need to confront first. And most people skip it because it doesn't actually feel like money advice at all. Before money ever fixes anything, it exposes how you already think. That's why new income doesn't erase old habits. It actually turns the volume up on them. If you've ever wondered why people double their income and still feel broke a year later, this is where that story starts. Not with income, not with earning power. It starts with cash flow. And cash flow is simple. Do you know with certainty what it actually costs to keep your life running right now? Not on a good month, not what it used to cost, what it actually costs right now. Because here's the quiet problem. Those first few checks, if you're not careful, will cause you to feel like you have money that you haven't proven that you can actually keep yet. And once your brain feels safe, it starts making decisions and claims on money that hasn't actually done its job yet. This is something I had to learn the hard way. Every time my income jumped, I'd start off strong, paying off debts and saving money. Then pressure eased and I would loosen up. Not irresponsibly, just drift. And drifting doesn't feel like failure. It only feels like progress slowing down until you realize you made good money, but you didn't actually remove what was holding you back. I don't call that a money problem. I call that a cash flow lie you didn't catch early. And here's what the lie sounds like or even feels like with those first few checks. This money is mine. And gross numbers create relief, but relief isn't stability. Until you know what you can keep after all of your obligations and expenses, you don't have any money. You only have a little bit of momentum. But momentum without direction can be dangerous. So the big takeaway from Reset 1 is these first few checks aren't for upgrades or changing your lifestyle or overpromising anybody anything. They're for discovering truth. They're for awareness. Because once you become aware of the truth and you stop guessing, bleeding money quietly stops too. Everything else in this video only works after this. Now, once people hear all of that, they think, all right, I hear you, but I'm good. I have some time. And that thought right there, that's reset number 2. Because trucking feels stable. Checks come in, bills get paid. Maybe you're making more money than ever. So your brain says, this is the safety net. But I got news for you. That safety net is borrowed because trucking income only feels stable when your health is good, freight moves, dispatch is smooth, your record stays clean, and life behaves. And that's a lot of ifs. Money tends to hide risk. So instead of fully focusing on building a buffer, drivers mentally spend future income. I'll stack later. I'll get to it after peak season, when things settle down. Except things don't settle. Months pass, then a year, then two. And the money didn't disappear, the window did. The most dangerous time in trucking isn't being broke, it's being comfortable without protection. That's when habits lock in. That's when the job becomes the plan, until something breaks. And then what felt like a safety net starts to feel more like a tightrope. The big takeaway from reset number 2, trucking income is not safety. Preparation is. Most drivers never agree to this third reset consciously. It just happens. Once the routine sets in, time stops being protected and starts being spent. And it all feels reasonable. You're thinking, I'm grinding. This is just a season. I'll slow down later. But over time, life reorganizes around the job. Plans get deferred. Relationships get managed. Ideas get parked. Not because you don't care, but because trucking has a way of making delay feel logical. Here's the trade. You're not just trading hours for money. You're trading future optional time for current certainty. And certainty feels good. And years can pass where nothing is really wrong, but at the same time, nothing is actually being built either. And that's the trap. Not actual failure, instead stagnation disguised as stability. The big takeaway from reset number 3, if you don't decide consciously what trucking is for, it'll quietly make that decision for you. Trucking shouldn't just be a paycheck. It should be a platform. Endorsements, industry knowledge, connections, skills inside and outside of the truck, all pay in disguise. Every hour you invest now either stacks for future freedom or it disappears. One skill, then another, then another. That's not just knowledge, that's leverage. And leverage is what turns trucking from a job into a tool. Here's the final piece. Many drivers do the math. They build buffers, they stack skills, and they still feel unchanged. Because real change isn't in money, it's who you become through repeated choices. Momentum or drift, comfort or investment, reaction or intention. Time doesn't pause and life doesn't wait. Your first 10 checks, or the next 10, define the next 10 years. That's why this is called the 10-check reset. Not because of the money, but because of who you become as a result of responsibly handling it. Before your next check hits, pause. Don't see it as relief or permission. See it as leverage. Because freedom isn't built in big moments. It's built in small, repeated, intentional choices. And if you get this right, the next decade won't just look different. It'll actually feel different because you won't be the same person spending the money. Quick thing before you go, family. If you want to stay connected with me and with this channel, don't rely only on YouTube. The algorithm doesn't always notify people when us as creators upload, even when you guys are subscribed. So definitely hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and do that. But I have a direct way to stay connected with my channel viewers. I've got a free CDL road test confidence guide down in the description. If you haven't tested yet, it'll help you show up prepared on test day instead of guessing. And even if you're already past that stage, grabbing it connects you directly with me and with the channel without depending on YouTube. No spam, no daily emails, just updates from the channel when they matter.